like you about give life. You gotta top it like you about give life. You gotta top it like you about give life. Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team getting money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah, they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, you gotta top it like you about give life. You gotta top it like you about give life.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wealth Building Wednesday Part 2, where tonight we're going to talk about your health. We're going to talk about your wealth. We're going to talk about, because your health is your wealth, right? We are going to introduce to you some very new things that have just hit the scene. And a little birdie told me, oh my goodness, a little birdie told me that in just a few hours, something's about to go down. So my name is Nina Rochelle Moore, you guys, and my husband Paul and I are serving Tava as double diamonds out of the Georgia area, Kennesaw. We're right outside of the Marietta area. And I want you to let me know what city, what state, and or what country may you be joining on this live from. Or maybe you're coming back to watch the replay. Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited. As you can tell, we just got back from Houston, Texas this weekend, where we hosted our 2x2 conference. But I don't know, you guys, it's almost like we wanted to change the conference name to the Evolution, right? Because there were some things released this weekend that literally are going to change our lives. And if you know anything about timing, if timing was a meme, Tava would be right there at the top, right? Right there. If timing was a meme, Tava would be it. Now, I want to welcome you to Tava International, you guys. And you know, what I want to welcome you to is understanding that Tava actually means ark. And I want you to know that, listen, I'm a wife, I'm a mom of 4, a 34-year-old, a 29-year-old, a 23-year-old, and a 7-year-old, a glam mom of 2, a former hairstylist / salon owner, 27 years I slaved behind the chair. I love to have fun, you guys. I love to travel. I love to cook. I love to play cards. At the end of the day, you guys, I love helping people. But here's what else I love. I love the freedom. Can somebody type in the chat? Freedom. I love the freedom that money provides for us. See, I know this good book that I read, tells me that we should prosper and be in good health, which is why we say that our health is our wealth. Now, you know what? Let me tell you a little story about what brought me to health and wellness. This right here. This was me plummeting the scale at 300 pounds. That is what brought me to health and wellness. Because what I began to realize was that I wasn't free because I was a slave to my body. Health and wellness is not a fad, you guys. It's not something that's here today and gone tomorrow. And you're going to hear more about that in our presentation. But the network marketing industry, e-commerce sales, social sharing, social selling found me at a time of my life when I was broke and broken. As you see that I used to call myself fluffy, right? Or a little thick. No, I wasn't fluffy or thick. I was fat with an F, not a P-H-A-T. I was fat with an F-A-T, right? And I knew that I had to do something about it. My finances were plummeting as I was going through a divorce with a 300 credit score and a 300-pound body to match, you guys. I knew that there had to be a better way. And so although network marketing may not be perfect, it sure is better, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because there's an even playing field here, right? You can come from the pit or the palace. And what we love, and the people that love Tava, we love the fact that people love to reorder our products over and over and over and over again. Now, let me tell you a little bit about our CEO and our founders, the foundation of the Ark. I'm gonna tell you, because they've created the Ark as a safe haven, because Tava means Ark. as a safe haven for average, everyday, ordinary people to be able to earn additional income. Average like me. I have no college degrees. I've got a PhD, a public high school diploma. See, I had my first baby at 15, ladies and gentlemen. So, I thought that I wasn't qualified to earn the kind of income that my husband and I are now earning. But see, our CEOs, our founders, the heartbeats of the arc, Mr. and Mrs. Lloyd, they understood that people like me that had good work ethic, people like me that knew how to follow a system, people like me that were coachable and trainable and teachable, people like me that we deserved a fair chance at living a better life. And so in 2015, I was working in another company with our CEOs and our founders, right? And I was able to retire myself. Well, because of Tava, because they birthed Tava, because they made a space for a safe haven for us, I was able to retire my husband, you guys, back in October of last year, of 2021. See, our founders, what I like to say, the heartbeat of the arcs, right? They wanted the average person to be able to earn an additional $250 a week. That's an additional $1,000 a month. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's $12,000 a year. Takesha Johnson, I see you, right? What would an additional $12,000 a year do for you? That will pay off student loan debt. That might pay off your car note. That might help you with your missions. That might help you to help take care of your parents or your grandchildren, or maybe that'll fund your dream trip. Maybe it'll pay for your wedding. Whatever it would do, I'm talking an additional $12,000 a year. So our leaders, our founders, right? Our CEOs, they had a vision, but they needed someone to catch the vision. And the persons that caught the vision, you guys, are our corporate staff. Well, it used to be the A team, but now our corporate staff is expanding. Can we say evolution in the chat? Evolution, right? Not just our COO, Mr. Kevin Harris, who's a husband. He's a father. He's got 16 years, almost 17 years experience in the profession of network marketing on the corporate side and as a distributor. We've got Miss Lachelle Pierre, our director of operations, who's been with the Lloyds now for 8 years. We've got newly promoted our VP of sales, Mr. Tony Fleming. We've got Ariella Montiala, right, who works analytics for us. And then we've got Miss Jaylene Mack, who is our legal representation. Our company is evolving and expanding, ladies and gentlemen, right? So now you know that we've got great leadership. You're going to hear so much more about our products, but guess what? Dun, 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 dun. Drum roll, please. Let me talk to you about something else that we just launched. Tava now has 2 new divisions under this one umbrella called Tava. And the first thing that I just want to know, where are my travel bunnies at? And as I'm talking, I want you to type down in the chat, where is your dream trip? Where would you like to go? If money wasn't an issue, where would you be going? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tava Worldwide, your passport to freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, the last I heard, a little birdie said that we're going to be able to purchase our freedom passes, I think as soon as possibly tomorrow, right? Well, discounted hotel rates exclusively for our Tava Worldwide members. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to give you the whole presentation on travel tonight, but we're going to tell you to get back to the person that invited you here to say, I want in on this travel deal, whether you want to be a travel brand ambassador or whether you want to purchase those travel discounts. Tava's got the exclusive answer for you. Well, see, this right here is your passport to freedom. When you're looking at this shareable marketing tool, this is not a travel card. This is your marketing tool. Imagine sitting down at the bar. Imagine sitting around with the moms at the playground. Imagine going to the nail salon and or imagine, you're seeing people shopping for their vacation goods, at Target or Rossé. And this is an easy, perfect way to spark up a conversation. Fill in your info on the back, you guys, and get yours. And guess what? And then your prospects will be able to go to the TavaWorldwide.com website, put in your ID number, and purchase their Travel Freedom Pass. Now, I don't know you guys, but things just keep going up, going up, going up, going up. I don't know about you all, but I cannot wait to purchase my travel freedom pack, right? Because I'm going to save on my own travel. But I'm telling you now, every round goes higher and higher, because not just travel, ladies and gentlemen, that's already getting ready to launch, but we're gearing up for education, you guys, information, and the ability to be part of the crypto space, Forex, NFTs, you guys. I know you've heard the words Bitcoin, blockchain. We had an amazing presentation this past weekend by Miss Michelle Lilly, you all, that lets you know that we are headed into the crypto space. And I know that you're getting ready to look at that. Tava verse is coming soon. So we're talking about wealth. We're talking about health. And then I'm just going to ask, what beaches of the world am I going to see all of you on? And so now let's get the show on the road. And I'm going to bring to the line two of my dear friends, right? Not just one, but two of my dear friends who both know 100% of the facts. These young ladies by profession are qualified to talk about the products. See, these young ladies, although yes, they love having fun, and both of them are always real snazzy looking too, right? Both of them love having fun. They love travel, but guess what they love even the more? Helping other people, and not just helping other people, but helping other people get fit. So I want to bring to the line the double trouble, right? My sisters in business, Dr. Nicole Bramwell and Dr. Grace. The floor is yours.
Oh, thank you, Double Diamond, Mrs. Nina Mora. Thank you so much. You are amazing. You just brought the fire as you always do. And I'm so glad to see my friend, Dr. Grace, over there. Loved seeing you this weekend. It was a blast, and people would know how we believe in getting fit, Tava fit, if they saw us in that. What was that? The jacuzzi? The hot jacuzzi?
Girl.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. And we were definitely working our way toward our freedom pass, right?
Yes,
So we're going to get started here, but we're so excited. We are even more the excited now that we can show you this system on how to get your body healthy, but also where to show that body off with those travel discounts. Where can you go to show that off? So, definitely I got introduced by Mr. Tony Fleming, our diamond, our VP of sales, our 500K ring wearer. I'm just going to have to get something and just flash it next time when I get up here for all his titles. But he is phenomenal. He's been doing this for a long time, but he introduced me to this Bacia Detox tea. And he gave me some little packet. I found one of those packets the other day. It was not as pretty as these packages now. And he told me that it was going to be really, really easy to use and that I was going to get immediate gratification. And despite my skepticism, I went ahead and tried it because it was super simple. Just pour it into a bottle of water, shake it up and drink it. And I had my Tava experience, right? Not only that, I weighed myself the next day and I was 3 pounds lighter just from one packet, Dr. Grace. That really caught my attention. That was crazy because I wasn't trying to lose weight at the time. So we won't talk about what happened in the middle of the pandemic. But anyway, so I lost those 3 pounds. And what that told me is that my gut actually wasn't in as good condition as I thought it was, but it surely is superb now because I've been using my Tava products, my Tava system for the last 2.5 years. And so I'm feeling pretty great, as you can tell. And so I'm going to let you, though, Dr. Grace, because I know you have a similar story, and then you're going to open us up and share about our products.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for the amazing introduction, Miss Nina Mora, who was a voted top recruiter at the convention, and you, Miss Arcanista, won the very first ARC award So I'm so glad to share this platform with you. You do so much. We see you up front and doing this presentation, but you do so much behind the scenes. What you do in private, you get rewarded publicly, and you're so much deserving of that, my sister. When you win, when Nina Moore win, we all win. I want to give a shout out to Clavon Browning, who is also a diamond, and Tava, who is my business partner, who introduced me to Vasia. I got a phone call late at night with a mutual friend who said, you need to try this Vasia, and telling me about the business and everything. And I was, again, as a doctor, with all my skepticism, I was like, yeah, whatever. So he did said, oh, I'm going to give you a 10-day challenge, 10 days, 10-pound challenge. And he sampled me the product for free. Said he was going to send it. I guess he overnighted it, because I got it the very next day. And
Wow.
I tried it and did just like you, had the experience, but I wish I would have weighed myself, but I didn't. But my tummy did go down, and I didn't know all of that was in there. So the Vasia means move out. So it is an amazing product. They work. So here you are, guys, all of you that are under the sound of our voice, my voice, these products work. You have two doctors who tried them and given their personal testimony about it, and so much so to where we have incorporated and indoctrinated into our practice that they work so well. So the Vasia, it is a tea. It has a blend of the dextrin in there, which is an insoluble fiber that scrubs the walls of the colon, get that colon cleanse out. It has senna, which are all our plant-based. They come from plants, and which senna extract causes gut motility, cause that gut to move all that gunk out and everything. You have the papaya that is in there, which is a potent anti-inflammatory to calm it down as it moves things out all at the same time. And you just take one sachet, put it in a water bottle, shake it, and drink it. And as she said, within 3 to 6 hours, you have what we call a Tava experience. Now look at that beautiful packaging. We have changed it, and as it's called Tava Fit, you get cleanse, you get replenished, you get ignited and rejuvenated. It's just an amazing system, but this tea is amazing. So remember, when you do the detox, on the back it says follow physician instructions. Use the tea and drink water. So make sure as you detoxing, you make sure that you hydrate all at the same time.
Absolutely. You know, that's an important thing. Water is very, very important. We're 80% water in our body, so you got to keep putting it in. And definitely with that fiber, we need that water to make sure everything gets flushed out properly. But
Yeah.
now that we've gotten that stuff flushed out, you know, cleared out the gut, we definitely need some replenishment. So can you tell us about that replenishment? I'm gonna allow you to talk about my favorite product. I'll let you have the floor
Really?
on it.
Oh, I
Yes.
feel honored. Okay, the Valet 30. The Valet 30 is a liquid vitamin. And as you eloquently say every time, it has 85 to 95% absorption rate. Why is that important? Because pills, capsules, tablets have to be digested by the gut, and the acid that is in the tummy to be dissolved and then go through the small intestines and then go into the bloodstream and then go to the cells of the body. This Valet 30 bypasses that digestive process, so you get greater absorption. So now you have cleaned out the gut with the Vasia, and now you're going to replenish. You cleanse and you replenish, and then you have 300% of the biotin that is wonderful for hair, skin, and nails. The psyllium and zinc that works synergistically at the same time to help with that hair, skin, and nails. You have vitamin A, D, and E in there, which are fat soluble vitamins, which are very, very important for that nighttime vision. For vitamin A, vitamin D is very, very important as a pro hormone. It makes up the gut helps with that immune system in the gut. Did you know 80% of your immunity is in your gut? So now you cleanse out. Now you're going to replenish with this vitamin D that gives you what, 95% of the daily recommended vitamin D. That is so amazing. And so now your gut is ready to receive it from replenishing with this Valet 30. Also, you have in here, which two of my favorite products that is also in here, is the glucosamine and the tart Jerry's juice. Glucosamine is very important to keep those joints healthy. And as a alternative medicine doctor in family practice, for my patients that had gout, I used to give them a part of their grocery list by itself alone to go buy tart cherry juice. But guess what? It's in the Valley 30. So if you know someone who out there that have a gout problem, you could tell them, hey, Valley 30 is not only going to help with that inflammation, but it's also going to help with the joints with that glucosamine in there too. It has superfruits in there. And if you look at the back, it also have what they call the antioxidant panel back there. Oh my goodness. It has lycopene in there that is good for prostate health. I can go on and on and on. That whole back has a whole bunch of ingredients, but for the sake of time, it is a liquid vitamin that replenishes the gut after you use the Bacia Detox Tea.
Wow. 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 I could just listen to you talk about it. It's almost like I'm just hearing about it for the first time. I love it, love it, love it. And we just know it because we actually use these products ourselves. And so that's the critical thing. We're not just sitting up here just flapping our gums. We actually use these products ourselves, and we see it in our patients and our clients, how much benefit they're getting from it. And then definitely all the testimonials that we hear. And I don't want you to go anywhere because I'm going to bring you back for that huge testimony that you have, because the Valet 30, everybody's been talking about the hair, nails, and what have you, and all the long hair. And so we're assuming that people's hair just grows, but you have a different kind of story. And so I'm going to let you tell that in just a minute. But definitely, so the Bionic Tonic, which takes us into the flare, which is my secret weapon. It is definitely underestimated, but I think people are getting the clue now about this flare. I've been talking about it so much. It's a fat burner. Yes, it's an energy booster, but it has 7 strains of probiotics in it. Probiotics, as Dr. Grace was talking about, your gut is so important. And the probiotics are actually a good bacteria that keep your gut in balance, keep it healthy, keep you wanting good things like, lean meats and fish and, veggies and fruit, rather than the cookies, cake, ice cream, and chips that can taste good for a moment, but then they stay on your hips and your belly for like forever. So you don't want to do that. So you definitely want to take the flare. And then also the probiotics help with your mood because they are important in your gut, producing 95% of your serotonin, which goes to you feeling good and happy. And happy is a strategy. So flare is part of your strategy for happiness, right? And then we've got amino acids. They have many benefits, one of which help you actually recover from exercise faster. So you should be eating better because you're taking the products, you're taking the system. You should be feeling more energized so that you can do more exercise, and it may help you actually perform better, but you're still going to do some work. We were working out with Demille Courts. I'm telling you, I thought he was just going to do a light little workout. That man was throwing us all over the place, had us doing all kinds of things on Friday morning. So, and then we've got the proprietary blend that keeps your appetite under control, which is extremely important, whether you're releasing unwanted weight or just maintaining a healthy weight. It's still important for you to eat well and not just eat junk because you think that you're in shape, but you want to stay in shape and you want to stay healthy for a long time. And then we've got the energy coming from guarana. Guarana is from a plant leaf. It's actually 4 times more potent than caffeine by itself, but without the caffeine side effects. So no jitteriness, no palpitations, no heart racing. I don't have to worry about your heart. I don't have to worry about my heart. I think we feel really good about that. And then the guarana along with the selenium. Dr. Grace told you some other benefits of the selenium, the skin, hair, and nails, but also for your central nervous system and for your mental clarity and focus coming from the guarana and the selenium. So this product is power packed for sure. It's also got chromium in there that's going to help to give you proper function of your insulin for those of you that are worried about insulin function. All right. And then last but not least, definitely it's not the last product at all anymore because the Caprice Deluxe Blend CBD infused coffee is the last of these products, but you know, Miss Nina Mora talked about those other things. Those things are so exciting. But anyway, you can sit and drink your Caprice Deluxe Blend CBD infused coffee on the beach or wherever you want to, or at night. But I drink mine at night. I wasn't a coffee drinker. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I drink this coffee. CBD is well described in the medical literature to help to decrease global inflammation throughout the body. It helps decrease pain throughout your body, going into 5 different pain pathways. That's a big deal. And then calm focused energy, which is what I get from drinking it. We've got a chaga mushroom in here, not a chaga mushroom, but chaga mushroom in there that actually is a powerful anti-inflammatory as well, working alongside the CBD to keep your body in good condition, keep you feeling well. And also the Garcinia cambogia working with the CBD to control your appetite. So again, you can stay on your health journey, stay healthy longer, feeling great, and staying calm and not yelling at your kids, as we heard Andre talk about in Houston, Texas over the weekend. So, you know, those are all the products, but I want to bring you back up, Dr. Grace, before you leave. Please tell us your testimony with the Valet 30. I think it's just incredible.
Well, thank you. Well, as you can see, I'm going on my natural hair journey. The first time I shaved at my head, I did it in solidarity to one of my BFFs who was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and she was given an expiration date, and I immediately got her on the Valet 30 as well. And so she's way past that expiration date now. So, and she's on the product. She loves the products. And so I was on my hair journey and my hair was growing nice and well and everything. And someone was like, you should try a texturizer. Why did I listen to that? And so during that texturizing process, I had to wait 3 days before you shampooed your hair. And then on that third day, when I shampooed my hair, at the bottom of the shower, all my hair, the crown up here was totally gone. And I was like totally devastated. And I was already taking the products. And so what I did was I just boosted my dose. I started taking it twice a day instead of just once a day. And I don't know if they have the slide for the before and after. But it filled it in so much so that when it filled in, my hair was long everywhere else. So I had to cut down the long part to meet the short part. And it's so healthy now that the guy who takes care of my hair now, I wanted some color. He was always saying, no, not yet. No, not yet. But as you can see, as I continued with the Valet 30 and with the treatments that he was giving me at the salon, I'm able to, my hair is growing and I'm able to do color now. It's growing so much so now when I go, I want to short, so he has to keep cutting it every week. So the Valet 30 is an amazing product. It restored my hair. We can't make any medical claims, anything that it can't prevent. It can't diagnose, it can't treat, it can't cure anything, but it definitely can restore, which means bring it back to the way it was before. So I'm really excited about the Valet 30.
Awesome. And your hair looks fabulous. And I love that color in it. And I got to see it up close and personal. And yes, it is all filled in, folks. Oh. So thank you so much, Dr. Grace, for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again. And I'm going to just take us to what we're doing, how we share these products, all of the products, the travel, the Tavaverse that's coming, the crypto, and also these health and wellness products. We use social sharing. We use the business model of social sharing. You already know how to do it. You've been getting really, really good at doing it over the last 2.5 years, just like I have. You're sharing on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all of that. And we have a Tava Connect, which has been updated and renewed. I can't believe we keep getting, better and better with that, but we can follow our prospects, your friends, your family, your coworkers. You can send them videos. You can look at it and they'll tell you scripts the next thing for you to say if you don't know what to say. And then it tells you when to follow up. And then we also can send out samples. And so all you have to do is send an offer to someone. They fill in their information. You accept it, confirm it, and then a beautiful package is sent out with how to use the product, what it has in it, the ingredients, and then also what the benefits are. So this is a fabulous system. And then we have 24/7 support. We do all things Tava. tava.com, where you'll find Tava University and Tava Shop and all of these things. But you can look up modules, videos on how to start your business. But the best thing is that you get exposed to and get information from and coached and trained and taught by fabulous leaders like Mrs. Nina Moore, our double diamond, and Mr. Paul Moore, our double diamond, and then the diamond leader, 500K ring wearer, and the VP of sales that I'm going to bring up very, very shortly. So you can learn how to do this, because many people are starting in this business that have never done this type of business before, but you can earn as you learn. And that's what's exciting, because we have these resources. And so you will never want for support, let me just tell you. And you would pay thousands of dollars for the types of coaching that we get, in Tava. And so I'm going to bring up this gentleman. He has been in this business for over 20 years, 20 plus years. He knows 100% of the information about where to find the money and how to help people. He's helped a whole lot of people get healthy and also make some money. He has made a ton of money himself. Let me just tell you, he might not tell you, but I'm going to tell you. And then he is so well documented here, having fun, helping people. So Mr. Tony Fleming, are you there, sir? So that you can tell these folks where they're part of the $4.2 trillion is in this industry and the 5 ways we get paid?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Can hear you loud and clear, sir.
Look, great job by you and Dr. Grace, and also Ms. Nina Moore, Double Diamond Nina Moore. You all are always on point, always excited. And then I have to talk about my favorite product now. So let's talk about it, which is the compensation plan, which is my favorite product, because we get paid 5 different ways with Tava. And I always like to say in the beginning that, we have to understand that in order for us to change our life really financially, we have to change the way our pay structure, that we actually get paid. Because, going to work, getting paid, coming home and not getting paid, and, having a salary, that's cool. And that's, that's money. But the wealthy has figured out a way to get paid when they're not working. And I used to hear that all the time. That, I'm like, how does that work? Because my dad's always say, I work hard for every dime I get, son. And then I start saying that. I tell people I work hard for every dime I get. And I remember this businessman telling me, he said, that ain't that bright, man. You got to realize that you need to get some money that you didn't work for. You need to get some money that you didn't work hard for. And I start understanding this industry. I start understanding leverage. I start understanding, residual income. And I tell you, folks, I think for the average person, this is the best way to actually make residual leverage and passive income, in my opinion. And let's talk about that right quick. So the first way is retail. And you can get paid 2 different ways in retail. You get a box, you order a box of product, and you can choose whatever you want to order. And when you get your product, you can take it, break it down, separate it, and sell it anyhow you want to sell it. If you want to, sell a $10 package, you can do that. $20, $50, whatever is your product, whatever the market will bear, whatever your friends, relatives, co-workers, church members want to spend, you can actually sell them your product and put that money in your pocket because it's yours. We have people making $100 a week doing that. Some people make $200 a week. Some people make $300 a week, and they like doing it. That's all they like doing. They like ordering product for themselves. They use some of it and they sell the other. And all the other ways that we get paid, they choose not to do that, and that's cool with them. And they like it. Mr. Lloyd said that he wanted to get thousands and thousands of families making $1,000 a month part-time. That's $250 a week. And we got some people doing that. If that's what you choose to do, then that's fine. Not what I choose to do, because I'm going to tell you what I choose to do. I choose to get paid everything that the company allows us to get paid on. I want to get paid on that. So if you think about the other way of retail is you get a website. All right. So when you get started, you get a beautiful, beautiful website tonight, because you're going to get started tonight, right? Tonight, right? Soon as we finish, you're going to get started. And then you're going to get this beautiful website that's going to have your name on it, or your own name on it. You can have your business name on it. You can do whatever you want to do with that particular website. And right before you go to sleep tonight, you can send that website address out. You can send that address out, and then wake up in the morning, people have ordered from your website. We got 4 different products on the site now. We got the CBD coffee, we have the Valet 30, the liquid vitamin, we have the tea, we have the energy capsules, which is the Flare. If they buy any one of those, that's $25 you just made while you were sleeping. If they buy all 4, that's $100 you just made while you were sleeping. And that's money while you're not working. Even tomorrow when you go to work, that site is still up and you got people going to that site. You can make money that way also. Now, the second way we get paid is quick start bonuses. Now with quick start bonuses, that's when you enroll somebody, you get paid quickly, which is the next week. Each quick start bonus starts at anywhere from $30 up to $450 that you can make. Every time you enroll somebody, from $100, that's $30 you would make, up to $1,200, that's $450 you would make. You will get a bonus every time you enroll somebody, and it'll come the very next week. So if you want to make some money quick, you just enroll some people quickly, and that's how it happens. So we also have our team pay, which is our binary pay, which is, that way that we get paid maxes out now at $50,000 a week that you can actually earn, which is $200,000 a month. Just in that one way that we get paid. I know some people say, well, Tony, who's doing that? Well, we've only been around 2 years. Now, can you imagine 2 years from now, or 3 years from now, or 5 years from now? That binary pay is going to be paying out a lot of people thousands and millions of dollars just from that binary pay, because the way it's set up is that you have a left side and a right side. And your goal is to find 2 people initially. This is your initial goal, to get what we call binary qualified. Find 2 people. Let's put Jim on the left and Sherry on the right. They order some product. They order a package of product. They are your first 2. Now you are qualified to get paid through Infinity. You're qualified to get paid, but you shouldn't stop at 2. You should get as many people as you want to. And I'm going to show you why, or as many people as you can. I'm going to show you why in a second, because that's my favorite part of the compensation plan. But what happens in the binary pay is that it drives, the volume drives deeply through Infinity. And you get paid on a certain amount of volume on your left or your right side. Now, it's kind of difficult to explain right now. It's not difficult to understand. It just takes a little time. And we want to kind of get to some other points, but make sure you talk to the person that invited you, if you want to know a little bit more about the binary pay. But I tell you, that's the weekly team pay, and it's going to max out at $200,000 a month. Now, let's talk about my favorite way we get paid, which is the binary check match. Now, remember I said you can enroll as many people as you want, not just 2. 2 gets you qualified. You can get 10, you get 20, you get 100 if you want to. And the reason why is because in our compensation plan, once you get to director, which is the second corporate position in the company, it's not hard to get to. We'll help you get there. It's not hard. I promise you to get to there. Now, once you get there with the binary check match, now you get a 50% match, folks. Now, this is the thing when people say, well, I don't like selling. I don't like talking to people. I don't like doing all those things. Okay, that's fine. But what if you know somebody like me who likes doing all those things? What if you know somebody, your aunt or your cousin like doing that? So now this is what you do. You call them and tell them about this program. Put them on the phone with somebody, put them on one of these Zooms. And once they join, now you get to director. Now everything that they do, you get a 50% match from through Infinity forever, ever. You are locked on to them. Long as you director qualified each month, whatever, like for example, I go out next week and you enroll me and I made $10,000, you're going to make $5,000. And that's not taking my $5,000. I still get my $10,000, but you get $5,000, which is a 50% match. If I make $20,000, you'll get $10,000. If I make $2,000, you'll get $1,000. Now you're talking about one person, which is me. What if you enroll 3 people like me? What if you enroll 5 or 6? The binary check match is crazy, folks, if you understand that, because all you're doing is introducing people, and now you're getting paid forever. You know how it'll be like, I can't even explain that, because I was gonna say, if you send somebody to a restaurant and they send you a bonus for doing that, even if they send you a bonus every time they went, it's not the same as the binary check match, because you're getting paid from what the income that they actually make. You get a 50% match. I got to come up with an analogy for that to kind of explain that to you guys, because I don't know if you get this, but 50% check match. You think about that. That's insane, the way the compensation plan pays out. And I wanted to make sure I was on point with that, because I asked the founder and CEO, Mr. Lloyd, I don't know how many times about that, and he said, "Yeah, it's true. That's how it works." So now we have another way we get paid, which is through a car bonus, which is we have a car program that has a Tesla and also a Porsche in the program. Now they have to be white, and you have to be a diamond. Once you hit diamond, you get those cars, either the Tesla or the Porsche. The company's gonna give you $1,000 a month for that note. If you hit double diamond, they give you $1,500. Triple diamond, $2,000. Crown diamond, $2,500 that you would get. I've been in 2 companies before where they paid for my first note of the car and the last note. They paid for 2 different cars that the company paid for. So if you want to get a Porsche or a I keep thinking they named that car. My neighbor has 2 of these too. I just said the name of it. You know what I'm talking about, that car. So if you want to get one of those, you can get started with us, get to diamond, and the company's going to give you the payout. I can't believe that car just always slips my mind. I know the guy who created it, a Tesla, okay. The Tesla or the Porsche. All right, so, but look, I know you're wondering, how much does it cost to get started? What's the catch? Well, it's really not a catch. Matter of fact, we took all the excuses out the compensation plan. Yes, we did. And we added some more things to it. So now, in order to get paid in the company, you have to buy one of the packages. And the packages start at anywhere from $100 up to $1,200. Now, in my opinion, the $1,200 package is the best one. That's just my opinion. I did that. I believe that to start a business, that's not a lot of money. I know some of you are probably saying, well, Tony, speak for yourself. It's a lot of money to me. Or you can say, well, it's only been 2 months after Christmas, so I got to finish paying these bills. So $1,200 is a lot of money. Okay, well, we got a $500 plan. And now you're saying, well, Tony, you don't hear me. That's $500, man. We have a $300, $200, or $100. It takes away all the excuses. $100, you can get started in business. You can borrow $25 from 4 people. But let me say this. I still believe the $1,200 plan is the best. I still believe that you should start there. And I know I hear some people all the time say, okay, that's where I'm gonna start at $1,200. And then I got to wait about 3 or 4 weeks till I get my big check. And then you do that. Now, you already know in 3 or 4 weeks what's going to happen. You're going to have a flat tire. The kid's going to want to go on some kind of trip. You're going to get an unexpected bill in the mail. The IRS going to send you a statement like I got one today. Said, hello, you remember me? You're going to get one of those. And something's going to happen to where you got to take that money and pay a bill or something. So I always say, don't wait, because wait broke the wagon. Start where you can right now. Whatever you have, if you got $100, start there. $200, start there. You can always upgrade. You always spend more money for product. Now, if you want the $1,200, which I think is the best, we have a program called Sezzle, which is that program allows you to actually start with just a payment. You see what it says? Just the 25% of the payment of the $1,200, and you get the whole package. Now you can go out, sell the product, make the money, and then make another payment, and then make another. So they're giving you a chance to get this product like you want. You want the $1,200 package, right? That's what you said. That's what you want. Get it. The Sezzle program would allow you to do that, and ask the person that's with you how to do that, and we can get you started right away with that, with our sales program. Now, that's pretty much it, folks. We have 2 ways that you can get started, which is you could be a customer or you can also be a distributor. And we just talked about that. All I say is this, get started. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't, sit on the fence. That hurts when you're just sitting on the fence. Make a decision and get started, because we can't help you until you get started. We can't do anything with you until you get started and get in the system tonight, get your website, and then we can start working with you. So that's it for tonight, folks. I appreciate you. That's my time, and I thank you for yours. And we'll be back here again on Monday night. I think we're going to be doing a lot of presentations on Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. We're going to do a blitz presentation every hour on the hour up to 7 o'clock. So we're going to do one at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So have some people ready for Saturday. We'll do presentation after presentation after presentation after presentation, presentation after presentation. We're going to do a lot. All right. So that's it for tonight. But thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you later.
Got a Tava lifestyle, give life. 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 Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, big boss now, but it all took some patience. Real boss. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team get money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah, they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, got a Tava lifestyle, give life. You got a Tava lifestyle, give life. You got a Tava lifestyle, give life. You got a Tava lifestyle, give life. The go Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Ayy. Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Lifestyle.